And there we go. My mic is finally working. I don't know why it wasn't. Hello everybody, how's it going? How are y'all doing today? Hello, hello, hello. Hello Noivern, hello Maddie. Hello Breno. Hello Retrolino. Hi, hi. And hello. WK, how's it going? Welcome, welcome everybody. And Colin too. So today we have a level by GD Cologne that got rated legendary. Surprisingly here. Very fancy thing to be happening. I won't be trying out any other levels. I will be playing only these for today. It is going to be relatively a short stream, but it's mostly going to be because, okay, these levels were made for the video, for Colin's video. Now, the question is, I watched the video when it came out. I actually was watching it as it premiered with Colin, and I am aware a little bit of what these levels look like because I kind of like gave some advice here and there for some very minor stuff, but nothing too important. But I do not remember anything about these levels. I don't really know too much from it. And what I remember, this kind of bases itself from the tower quite a lot, for at least the first 3 levels, and then the 4th level is like completely unique. And then the cool part about this is that I'm gonna see if I can break it, because I don't know if these levels were intended to be done with like the whole, like, you know, I don't know how much thought was put into like the actual cohesion of these levels. So for example, like the foolish tower, right? You enter through it. Can I still go through the tower route? Like, what can I do? Can I actually find these things by myself? Is it intuitive to find these things? Is it possible to break out of them? Is there things that like can happen that can just were not intended? So I'm kind of gonna experiment and see what we can find in these levels, because I think it'd be fun. Because, I mean, I've seen them. It's not really a reaction to all of them. But I am curious because I haven't really seen too much out of them. Okay, so I think this is where you start, right? So this is technically speaking happening after the 3rd level. Or was the cellar the first? I don't remember the order of which order they happen in. I do think that you technically have to play the original cellar first, but then you get the bomb here. So now I'm wondering, can you still get through this? Oh god, I am so bad at platformers. Yeah, you're supposed to like frame perfect the bomb. But like very obviously we can't really do that. So I wonder, okay, they actually blocked you here, so you can't go forward. Good to know. Oh, look at that. Oh, the shift in the song. Oh, okay. Oh god, these are not lining up. There we go. Oh, damn, I'm dead. Hello, name bro, how's it going? Okay, come on. Ah. Okay, so they don't need to line up. You can see go through them normally. Oh! Oh wow, that's a hard jump. Oh wait, maybe you're supposed to come back and then go back up as it goes up. No, I think you are just supposed to like jump off of it. Okay, like that. Okay, so this is definitely way harder than the original tower. Just like this section, at least, is way harder than the first section of the original tower. Very similar to it in design. Okay, good. There's a checkpoint there. Very similar in design, but very, very different in terms of, like, difficulty. Ooh, there you go. Alright. Let's see this. 100%. Okay, they completely cancel out the movement here, so... Okay, they don't let you go back in. Out. These seem pretty airtight so far. That's a long way back. To be fair, it's not hard, it's just a long way back. You just gotta be better. Whee! Okay. First of all, funny little visual here. Surprised they didn't swap it around. Surprised they didn't swap the tile set around. Can you go back all the way to the... Okay, let's go get the checkpoint. Is there another checkpoint in this part? Look, we need more checkpoints. I don't like the fact that in GD for some reason we have normalized the fact that, like, to not use checkpoints when, like we should. Okay, there's no way I'm getting back. Yeah. Okay, good to know. Would be really funny if one of those bubbles popped and it killed you. Okay, wait, can you get all of these coins? I feel like you can. Like Colin's the kind of person who would have... That's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. I can't believe he would do that. What? How are you supposed to get that one? Wait. How are you supposed to get that one? I want to get... I'm sure, like, you get nothing out of this, but I do want to get them all. How do you get this? Oh. No slops, I'm not doing the tier list. I am doing still the first impressions, because I can definitely still do them. But I'm not doing the tier list. You can get it? How? How are you supposed to get that? And recover from it? I might be missing something. Okay, wait, let's figure out how to get that one coin before I keep dying. Go back midair? Huh? Wait. You have to jump from the platform late, and before you land, you need to land on the same platform? Oh. Oh my god, okay, got it. That was rough. Hi. Oh, there's a little... Okay, the gate does not let you go in if you... There's a little hitbox here. I think it's funny. Funny hitbox. I like how the player does clip into it. Okay, so Colin said you can't get up there no matter what. Okay, I'll believe it. Alright, first level complete. Yippee! Honestly, this one was pretty fun. It definitely gives it a new spin, and it's so much creepier going through the tower, having everything be completely disabled and like all shut down. Anyone ever feel that ominous bell tolling? Yes, I do. It was actually pretty creative of an approach to like completely shut off the whole like electricity or energy of it, and it is really gives a very different vibe to the whole thing, which I really like. I actually think it's kind of nice. Next we have the deep sewers. Oh, it starts you here. I thought it started you. Didn't it start you in the first room? In the video? Maybe I'm remembering wrong. I feel like it started in the first room just above. Fire in the hole. Aha, I see. Oh, you don't actually have to... Oh, you can't back into them. You don't actually have to, like, click to go inside of the pipes. They just kind of yoink you. Okay. A little cute weight symbol. Look at that. That took 3 objects. If that took more than 3 objects, I will be upset. That could actually take 2 objects, but let's assume the best of Colin and say 3. Can I do it again? Can I do it again? I like how the camera kind of like forced me. Be like, hey, keep fucking going. Oh, do those spikes not have a hitbox? Or did I just clip the corner of them? Oh, that was stupid of me. Hello, Livia. So how's it going? Welcome to stream. No, they have to have a hitbox. Okay, good. Hello, Early and Bishi. How's it going? Welcome. Okay, I guess I just must have clipped the very edge of them. Because, yeah, I didn't think they had a hitbox. Okay, I feel like we should get the checkpoint here. Nice. Wait, no, yeah, that's so not worth it. Why would you ever not get the checkpoint? That's such a long stretch without a checkpoint. Like, I know it's supposed to be like an optional checkpoint, but that just seems like, I don't know, like that's a no-brainer. There's no reason to not get the checkpoint. I guess unless you're speedrunning it, in which case it's like, that's valid, I guess. The checkpoint is not challenging at all, no. Okay. Yeah, I don't know, like, from a game design perspective, I don't know, like, if RobTop would do this. That's the kind of thing that I'm like, I think RobTop would just put checkpoints directly in your path. Uh, like, almost like unskippable checkpoints to a fault. It is an interesting idea, but yeah, I don't know if that's like a thing that you would see from an official level. Very interesting though. These levels would be fun to speedrun. I think they are very fun to speedrun. I think I've heard some people talking about like speedrunning them and that they had a lot of fun with them. Okay, oh, how is this complicated? I've heard from Colin that making this was complex. I don't really understand how though. You have to follow trigger the platforms? Yeah, but isn't that how, like... Isn't that, like, just one trigger? Oh, no, this... It's not that bad, okay. Let's see. Can the cycles line up? Okay, this is a long stretch without a checkpoint. Okay, so you go down here. Which toggles those on. Ooh, okay, we got there. We made the cycle. I wanted to see if you could skip the trigger, but no. Seems like that's it. What if you die here? Did you plan for this? Did you actually plan for dying here? If the player dies here, do they go all the way back? They do go all the way back. Oh, you can go inside of the thing. The silence is saying. I mean, I figured that he didn't put a checkpoint there. That's the kind of thing that he would do. Oh, you nerfed this jump. You didn't nerf this one. Alright. Whee. Oh, there's no prompt there to like... if suggestion, add a prompt there that like tells you, hey, you're supposed to like do something about that, because there is like no prompt in there. Fire in the hole. Okay. Honestly, why am I Argentina? Honestly, I like this one a little bit less than the Foolish Shower. I think that this one was definitely more of like its own unique level. It's definitely still very inspired by the sewers in terms of like the aesthetic and some of the gimmicks. But I kind of like the fact that the sewers has so much of its personality coming from the elevator boss fight, and I like this kind of doesn't have it. It's a good thing in my opinion, but it also kind of detracts from the intensity that you would get from the original sewers. I think that some of the fun stuff about what I enjoyed about the sewers was like the music being like very upbeat and like it feeling kind of tense at moments, and I think that the fact that like the music was very, I mean, it could have maybe just been one of those things where like maybe a change of music as you got further and further into it like would be like pretty nice to like add on to like that sentiment of like, you know, intensity of like stuff like that, but that's not really the vibe that this is going for. So I can understand it and I can very much see the vision, but I'm not entirely sure if it's the kind of thing that I would like to see in terms of gameplay, because the gameplay was fun. I think that this whole section of platforming was really fun, and it was actually kind of like getting, you know, a little bit harder towards the end. So I think that like ramping up like the intensity with music could have been really nice. But yeah, that was fun still. The gameplay of it was still really enjoyable, and I liked it quite a lot. um but it felt less derivative of the sewers and more like its own original thing, which is really nice in my opinion. But I like the way that the Foolish Tower expanded upon the tower. Interesting level so far. Alright, next we have the Lost Cellar. Alright, so we have a bomb. Alright, we have a bomb. Where's this trigger? Ah, I was trying to see if we could break it. Alright, so this one, it's in the background. I remember this. This is a cool little effect. Not too hard to make, but still very cool. Okay. Okay, so it's the same gimmick as the original, where they fall. Is there anything up there? I wonder. Wait, that's funny. The little bat here doesn't get affected by the motion blur. Wait, sorry. I'm trying to see if I can reactivate that bat. Because it activated for like a second. Yeah, that bat is not affected by the motion blur. No, I'm trying to see how far up he put platforms on. Sorry, chat. I know I'm not actually playing the level right now. I'm like kind of just testing to see how far he pushed the limits of this, but all right, let's go. Let's keep playing. So these buttons, they lower both of them? They do lower both of them. I assume they're on a loop. If Colin designed them well, they're just on an infinite loop. Okay, they seem to be in an infinite loop. He made a 500 block long chain for this? That would not be fun. Seems fine so far. Yeah, I assume these ones are the same. There's maybe like 2 copies of him, and then he just loops them around. Probably with like a... I mean, the best way to do this would probably just be with a collision trigger. Have all of these have a collision trigger. As soon as a collision trigger happens, they'll teleport up to a specific point and just loop them around. Make sure we don't die here. Can I go back? That is the question. I think I can, yes. I want to see if I can... Oh, I need to be careful with that jump. No, I don't think I can. Maybe I can if it's like coyote jump time, like coyote time. Oh well. Where's that back going? Oh, there's a button there. I didn't see it. Can you still activate the trigger from underneath them? Under? I would assume they thought about that. Yeah, I would assume they thought about that. I wish I could have the show hitboxes without being in practice mode. That way I could actually like check some of these stuff. Alright, they have you backtracking a little bit. Is that enough? No, that's not enough. I need to make them way lower. There you go. That's enough. Okay, so this one controls the orbs. Do you get to see the orbs? You do get to see the orbs. There's a camera pan. That's good. Oh, and it rotates. So you get to choose whether you do the pink orb. Can you do the pink orb? I'm sure that like the intended route is like this, right? I'm bad at the game. Holy shit. I'm sure the intended route is the double yellow orb, but can you do the pink orb? That is the question. Won't they have Mega Hack? Nope. I am mostly a vanilla player. I've only recently started to use Geode. You cannot do the pink orb? I mean, I figured. Yeah, there's no way you get enough momentum to do that. Unless... There's no way you can recover from that. Maybe. I don't think so, though. Unfortunately. I make a mod for languages on Geo for now, learning how C++ works and how to get all strings. If it happens, I'll be so proud of myself. Ooh, like changing, like translating things into different languages. That would be a really useful mod for a lot of people. There's a lot of people who are not like English speakers, like native English speakers, or like struggle with English. And I feel like that would be really helpful for a lot of people. That's a really good idea for a mod, just like a different languages accessibility. All right, let's get the double yellow. Yeah, the double yellow already barely makes it. Can you skip this orb, or did Colin proof? Yeah, he proved it. He's annoying! He can't- He's annoying! This is why we don't like him. Localizing GT would be nightmares? No, yeah, absolutely. I know that some people have done it already for like in like Spanish, like from Spain Spanish, and like that took like months to do. To do it for like even more languages than that, it would be painful. I am so bad at platformers, chat. This is me exposing myself at how bad I am at actually using the GT fixes for platformers. Obviously, the easiest way to do it would just pass it all through like ChatGPT, like connect it directly to like the OpenAI system, and like use their resources as well as like possibly an outsource of Google Translate to like automatically translate everything for you. That would be the easiest solution. Would that be the most accurate solution? Probably not. You would still probably need to like double check if the translations are indeed correct. I'm planning to store it in CSV, it's fine. I wouldn't recommend a CSV in that case. As cool as CSV is, they do have some compatibility issues with, well, not compatibility issues. It's just sometimes it's hard to read data from CSVs on different devices because of the language of the system. So different systems have different languages or different presets for example, like their date time. And so a CSV reading becomes a little bit harder to use when used in different like countries and stuff like that because of the data management of the order that the data is registered not being the same across all devices. I would recommend maybe just using like a I guess CSV would be really good. Is Google Sheets API free? I don't know. I don't think so. But I would recommend instead using like an like just the Google Sheets Excel form. It might be free. I'm not sure. It might be open source. But yeah, would recommend. Okay, nice. This one definitely more of a platforming challenge. I'm not gonna lie, I don't really remember this section of the tower very well. The cellar kind of happened, and I don't really remember too much about it. And I know that it was literally in the background, but I remember that I kind of just beat it and I moved on with my life. This at least gives you a little bit more of a challenge and a little bit more complex puzzles. I will say it's unfortunately not the most like engaging one out of the three that I've played so far. But I think that's mostly to do with the cellar on its own having like kind of samey mechanics. I do like how it expands upon it though. But it did turn out pretty good in my opinion. Nice. Okay, finally we have the sneaky hollow. And this one's completely different. I like how the sound effects in these pads is never consistent. I don't know if that's a rubbed up thing, but every pad we've had has had a different sound effect. Or I guess in every level. It's had a different sound effect. That was close. You can for sure make that jump, right? No. Every pad in the tower has the same sound. No, but it had the Mario jump in the first one. It had the boing in the first level that that I played here. It had the boing boing. Mario Jump is orbs? Oh, was it? Oops, maybe I'm misremembering. You cannot hear the game audio? No, it's possible. Hold up. I don't know. Maybe it's just too low. I turned it up a little bit, but... Oh, okay, I see. I was tripping. It would be funny if when these fall, if they hit you, you just die. Just hit you straight on in the head. Bonk. As you can see, chat, I'm definitely trying to break stuff, so. I almost did break it for a second. I like how the camera does actually pan up for you, even though there's nothing over there. Like, wee. Death. Can you actually go back? No, you can't go back. Oh! Okay, there was a wall there, stopping me from going. Good solution for that. Okay, these guys don't kill you. It's nice. They're so scary. They're so scary. Sorry, I find that really funny. Do you think they're like, what do you think is the conversation they're having right now? Like, one of them is like, imagine they're like, okay, like, we're trying to impress these little goobers that are like stuck at the top, and we're trying to like be like, show them who has the biggest scream. They're talking about Pierre Polivier? Oh, I see, I see, I see. My goat. That's rude. We just punched that guy. Sorry, I had to. I really had to. I'm sorry. So eepy, look at that. Honestly, so far it's pretty tight. Like, there hasn't been any, like, major skips or bugs that I can find. Wonder if it... Sorry, I wonder if, like, you could, like, backtrack all the way from there, but that seems like too tight of an angle. Does this ball have keyframes in the trailer for the update? I don't remember, but I do think Rob made it like a short video for like keyframes that did have the spike ball in it. I wonder if you can see the... Well, where's this trigger? I would assume the trigger is here at the box. No, it's not. Is it at the second box? There it is. Whee! Look, Chad, that is my contribution at the top. My one contribution to this entire level. It is that glow at the top. Those particles is my biggest contribution to this entire thing. Look at me go. Game changer? I know.
Ah, welcome.
Cue him the Doom music. Okay, I was gonna say, how the heck is this fair?
Tell your friends.
Oh, it does actually kill you. Okay, I was wondering if it did kill you. Okay, so you do have to time it. How long can I wait here? Oh, there is a timer, okay.
Perhaps another time.
Perhaps another time. Alright. Sorry, Chad, we're testing stuff. We're playing around. Alright, come over here, boss. Spicy. That looks like the spicy sauce that you would use as an attack in Clump Penguin in the Ninja card game. I think it cost like 8 fire. I remember that. Oh god. This is so Toho, like the music. Sorry, not the actual gameplay, just the music feels like a something out of like a... Oh, what the heck?
Tell your friend.
Wait, how do you get up there? Oh. Okay, so there is no checkpoint between phases. Good to know. I was wondering how to get up there, and my brain got too distracted. Oh, hitboxes and these guys are pretty lenient. Oh, it's 1 HP now. Oh, that's good. Actual good game design. Well, I don't know. Would I have preferred a checkpoint, or would I have just preferred the 1 HP?
Tell your friends. No refunds.
Oh, I wonder now that I've died to it, if it only happens every time you get to the thing, or if it's permanently. Okay, so you can't just miss your opportunity like that. Valid? Alright, Rattadash, come over here. Okay, so it is just permanently decreased. Oh god. It doesn't let me. It doesn't let me go closer? Come on now. I think I deserve to get closer. You should be able to skip the entire section if you went far enough to the entire rest as soon as the person. I see it. So there's probably like a hitbox there stopping you from getting even closer. That's fair. Let me skip the auto scroller. I have no clue how you get up there. I'm not gonna lie. Can you actually get up there?
Tell your friend.
Oh, you can go back. Oh.
Perhaps another time.
Huh.
No refunds. Another time then.
Should put a wall on the left side? No, I agree. I think you should put a wall on the left side. Kills you if too far to the left, can see on a 60 by 9. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does push you really far. Okay, that's fine. I still haven't had my question answered though. Can you actually get that like item box? And like, sorry, I'm bad. Can you get that item box and what do you get out of that? Because I don't think I'm gonna go for it. Yes, you can. Okay. All right, let me get to the second phase. I'm tired of just fooling around. It's for the coin. Oh,
Perhaps another time.
use yellow pad to jump left. Okay, maybe I'll get it then. I might as well. I'm you know what's crazier? I've died more to this boss fight than I've died to the boss in the Menhir and and what's it called? The other J Shadow. I've died more to this boss fight than both of those bosses. Throw the world, yeah, throw the world. Now you know, Chad. Rattle Dash is a harder boss than the dragon in Throw the World and the Menhir final boss. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see it. Okay, you do go left and... Okay, got it. Out.
No refunds.
Astral Trail Restriction again? Yeah. Dragon is way harder, it's longer. I don't remember, I just beat it. I think it took me like 3 attempts for like the dragon. Okay, I don't know where I was supposed to go. Oh, under the platform. Yeah, yeah. The menu took me like 6, 7 attempts, I'm pretty sure, to beat the final boss.
Perhaps another time.
You have hit points? No, but I did it damageless. I did do the dragon damageless.
No refunds.
To be fair, I think a lot of it comes to the fact that I'm not focused right now. I'm just playing around and limit testing this, like the level. And also, I'm not even dying to the boss fight sections as much. I'm just dying to like the platformer sections, which, like, you know, I suck at platformers. I like the big wall that pushes you every single time. Oh my god.
Tell your friend.
I hate GD physics. I hate GD physics. I will forever complain about GD physics being not fun.
Perhaps another time.
They're so slippery. I like the cube feels so slippery. Too much momentum base. I don't love it. Well, I'm cooked. Well, I'm cooked. How can I be bald at 2D platformers? I don't know, guys. I didn't think I was that bad at 2D platformers. I've beaten Farewell. I've gotten a couple golden strawberries in my day. I think I almost got golden strawberry for Farewell too. I never actually did end up going for it, but I was really close to getting it. I think my closest was like a 3 death run in Farewell. I've done 7C. I've done a bit of strawberry jam. Nope, nope, I'm giving up on it. Where's the checkpoint? There's a checkpoint. Sans Undertow. Oh yeah, I did beat Sans Undertow. Honestly, I'm confused why I'm struggling so much. I beat Sans in like 6 attempts.
Perhaps another time.
Ouch. SNAS Delta Rain? Yes, SNAS Delta Rain. Oh,
Perhaps another time.
I did not know what that attack was. Now I know. I thought he was gonna shoot a laser again, and so I was like running away from it. No, he just smashes down on you. Got it. I don't like the fact that the indicator is the same. This is the same indicator as the laser. The fact that it's a different attack is not entirely... I don't love it. Don't love it. Oh. 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 That's crazy. The spikes don't want me to go over there.
Another time then.
So wait, question. Where is my checkpoint now? Am I at the start, or have I... So now that I've died, where am I? Am I still at the very start? Do I have to go to the same UFO section? Or I guess not UFO, jetpack section? Or did they just cut the cycle in half? Okay, so I do need to go through it again. But the cycle is faster. That's not bad. Alright. Okay, now we're a UFO. Okay, you can touch these without dying. That's good. Ness Undertides. Let's go. Oh,
Another time then.
that was tight timing, okay. Okay, I guess I assume I'm back at the start.
No refunds.
Oh, I guess I will know. Oh no, I'm not back at the start. Okay. Okay, so it does keep a checkpoint after the UFO. That's good. Again, I don't remember much, even though I was there when Chloe was explaining this whole shenanigans. Oh, God.
Your friend.
That one's a lot faster than I thought in the acceleration.
Another
Chad, I've been thinking about it. Would you guys be interested in a creator contest? I bad timing on my end. I was talking about this with some people. Would you guys be interested in a creator contest? That
Another time then.
I kind of wish that the spikes didn't stay for as long as they do. They are kind of like slightly an inconvenience because they stayed there for like so long. But I do agree that like if you just kind of remove them, then they're like not an issue, you know? If it's a layout contest, then absolutely. Only if the worst level wins. I'll find something fun to do. I'll find something fun to do for the creator contest. Because just doing yet another CC would just kind of be boring. So I want to at least try to do something more unique. Oh my god. Only if Pipanacho makes an entry? Damn. Guess we're doomed. God, he really tracked me on that one.
Perhaps another time.
Wait. Oh, no, it has grip slope. Okay, it does have grip slope. It does have grip slope. Okay. Sure. I don't know what happened there, but I don't think the boss was supposed to do that.
No refunds.
Wait, what? You can do the jetpack with slippery slope physics if you touch it before going up. Wait, I kind of want to do that now. That sounds so funny. I don't know what happened with the boss there, but it just threw all of its bombs in one place. I think we might have bugged it a little bit. Also, it hasn't done the red attack, like the red ball attack, in a long, long while. Oh, I forgot to get the slippery slope. Alright, the Radiance time. Oh. Whoop, GG's. GG's, chat. my biggest enemy going up. Oh wait, can I go get the slippery slope? I probably could have, but didn't want to risk the... Oh my god. Oh my god, these platforms are so trippy. Yep. Did Rob ever give a reason for this legendary? I don't feel like Rob has ever given a reason for any rates. Aside from the contest, just be contest winners. He never has given a reason for any raids, ever. Rob top probably just like this level. I don't know. That's what you want the reason to be. That's... Okay, you're very generous with the timer. Oh, sorry, I was not paying attention. You're very generous with the timer on that one.
Another time then.
These physics are so weird. Okay, good. You were generous with the timer, though. Oh, that can also kill. Okay. Good to know, good to know.
Another time then.
I thought it was safe. My perception is not great. Cam ads be like, yep.
Oh, I will never financially recover from this.
I will never financially recover from this? That's crazy. No budget for a death cutscene? Yeah. Honestly, I will never financially recover from this. I'm surprised that this is an 8 stars. I would have thought that this is like a 9-star DC Demon. The boss fight was actually pretty complex, and I quite like it. I actually quite like it. I wonder what it's like to speedrun all of these. What are the leaderboards like? Obviously, there's probably hackers at the top, but hello? 1 second. 42. Yeah, 130, 140. It seems like the good time to be. Damn. I guess I'd have to like do it like this, right? Because it does take into account checkpoints. So yeah, you have to do it that with. Oh, well, that's definitely not the run. Let's see where I can place just with a normal quick run. No. Damn, if you're fast enough, you can make that cycle. Which... can also make that cycle. Yeah, if you make that cycle, then you have so much time to save here. Same with this one. You save so much time if you do make that cycle. prefer when levels are rated properly because if we're rating them, establishing correct expectations for difficulty. Me personally, I would rather a level say that it's rated a little bit harder than it actually is, than it being rated like slightly like lower than it actually is. Because if it's rated lower, I definitely think that sets more expectations than if it's rated higher. I think if it's rated higher, like, I think at the very least you'll probably have a slightly better experience with it. You'll be like, oh, I did something cool, you know? It's something that's considered hard, but I did it. Damn. You can also probably make that jump without hitting that corner. Hold up, let me see if we can speedrun this a little bit. Oh my god, please. Oh my god. Hold on, fix your level. Oh my god, I can't believe that explosion still hits me. No! Time loss. Yeah, I'm too late for that cycle. If I hadn't died the first time, I think I would have made it. I also could have made that cycle. Oh my god, that jump is actually hard. Well, not actually hard, but like if you're just trying to speedrun it, you do have to like jump at the very edge of it if you want to make it. Honestly, gonna be very honest, chat. I'm very surprised that I had not seen anything like this before before April Fools. Like a remake of the tower, but like with a spin on it, you know? Or maybe there has been and I just haven't been paying attention. That was a big time loss. But I feel like that this is such a like a, you know, like we used to have like the remix or like the V2s of like original levels all the time. And then for the tower, I never saw like a tower V2. Nope. Damn. Cannot make that cycle no matter how fast you go. Like I'm holding all the right the whole time for this whole thing. And I still don't think you can make that cycle. Maybe you can, though. I don't think you can, but maybe. Oh, GG's. You have to jump so early there. Alright, we can still bring it back. At least a new PV. Yeah, no, for sure. If you can make that cycle, then it's like a for sure skipping that. Damn, that's such a big time save, and it's all because of that one jump. No, let's restart. All of because of that one jump. No, oh my god. You can for sure make the cycle. No, you can't make that cycle or whatever. Do you go to the normal path? No, there's a wall blocking you. Interesting though. There have been tower remakes, but none that have like really branched out like as much as this one has. And try to do something very different with it. Good to know though. Oh god, that is a huge time loss. Huge time loss. Nope. I'm interested in what Rob's next tower level will look like. No, genuinely same. I have no clue where he's gonna go from here. Slight time loss from the knockback, but that's okay. Okay, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine, that's fine. That was a not that bad of a time loss. That was bad. So close, Chad. So close. I want to just do like a 130, 140. I'll slow down there. Yeah, there's no way I would have made that. Oh, GG's. Okay, we can still do the 150 maybe here. I don't fumble the bag massively. Geometry Dash lore actually has a lot of potential. True. Kind of want Rob to just focus on main levels. I mean, to be fair, he's been working on Explorers for like 8 years at this point. I feel like we should all realize that Explorers probably not happening. And if it is happening, then it's like, it's gonna be like, okay. And it's gonna be very similar to like Dash, which is like, it's a fine level. It's just definitely Rob's has not very much been That's a huge time loss. No, I gotta reset. A death after that checkpoint is a is like no. Like it's no point. Keep going. like, I don't know, at this point I would rather Robbed Up like invest into making event levels and like, you know, instead of more main levels. That way we can have like, you know, more up to date, I guess, official like classic levels. And then like if he wants to focus on the tower more, then I don't have no problem with that. Because currently there is no like official like platformer aside from the tower. I know that the map will happen eventually, but to be fair, I think a lot of the map is like... The map is basically like Gauntlet, but for platformers. We can all agree there. The thing with the map is that I don't think there's enough platformers right now that are like at a consistent quality for specific themings to have like a whole, you know, subsection of them yet. And obviously that's why the map doesn't exist yet, you know, because there hasn't been enough. I think now we're getting to a point where we're getting very close to having as much like themed around different things to make like a very good variety of platformers. But I feel like for the most part, like there hasn't been that many super high quality platformers. Like even looking at like legendary and mythic rates, there hasn't been that many that are like thematically available for a lot of players, and also the difficulty that like you want them to be. Like there's a lot of legendary and mythic platformers that are just like hard to extreme demon, and like you're not gonna put those in the map. Nobody gonna play them, you know? Yeah, I know you can't make that cycle. Gotta wait. Like, there's definitely well-designed platformers out there, but I think a lot of them are just too gimmicky to be part of a map, or too specific to be part of, like, a theme, you know? Platformer needs to be nuked? I don't think so. I think platformer does have a lot of its benefits. It's very different from classic. It's definitely very, like, something that I've noticed a lot in the community. That, like, there's a lot of people in classic that really hate platformer, and there's a lot of people in the platformer community that really hate the classic. So, like, I guess they're just very divided. I don't feel like that should be the case, but who knows. I think that a lot of the divide happens because a lot of the divide happens because I think a lot of design, I can't do this anymore, I can't speak at the same time as playing this. A lot of classic creators don't like how gameplay focused a lot of the platformers are, and the fact that like a lot of platformers have been I think a lot of classic creators have like this opinion that like platformer levels are just not as visually appealing as classic levels. And I think there's definitely an argument to be said for both sides here. But I definitely think that like platformer has still a lot of potential that just hasn't been explored yet. And so give it enough time, and given the talent of very, very talented people, you'll see that they're gonna be like improving massively eventually. I mean, not everybody likes Taman levels. That's the thing that like people gotta realize, is the fact that like, you know, just because a lot of people really like Taman doesn't mean that every single person does. Like, there's still a lot of people out there that don't really get the appeal out of like Taman levels or like Skidden levels, or like, you know, there's a lot of like even people who don't get the appeal of like split 72 levels, right? Like they're just comparatively to a lot of like the more fancier artsy stuff, a lot less impressive to look at, and more focused around the enjoyability of the gameplay and the experience of playing the level. And so, you know, whether you like it or not, I think that's entirely up to you. But there's definitely an argument to be had about like platformers focusing more on gameplay over visuals, and I think it reflects a lot how the community has been feeling towards classics too. Like the community really like didn't like how some of the gauntlets have been because of the selection being more focused around visuals and gameplay, and I think that has overall been a very big complaint that they have like tried to address more. And so hopefully there's like a good in between line where like both classic and platformer can focus on both very good visuals and very good gameplay, so that, you know, we have very high quality visuals and very high quality gameplay on both ends, and that becomes more standardized. But obviously not everybody wants that, so people complain about the lack of gameplay, and then I see people complaining about the Beyond. I don't really know. Again, I hopefully we get some really cool stuff going forward. I think that this community has been like improving massively in the end. There's been so many new creators that have been coming out and releasing some bangers, so let's see what happens. Alright, lock in. Trying to do the fast strats here, and that's killing me. I didn't mean to click on that one. I meant to click on the other one. Oh, that's fine. Chat, we're gonna be stuck here until we get a PV. Just warning you already. Okay, I'm heading out. I mean, I don't have anything else to do on stream today. It was literally just playing your levels, Colin. I like them a lot, though. I think that everybody did a pretty good job with, like, implementing the gameplay segments and really making it feel like an original, like, you know, take on the Robbed Up style. And so because of that, I genuinely think that it's really, really enjoyable to play. I think that it's a very good follow-up for, like, the map. I think whatever the map ends up being, this could definitely be inside of it. Oh, skipping that cycle is huge. And whatever like, I don't know how many levels are playing for a map. If there's 5, then that is really unfortunate, because this just has 4 and that would really suck. Maybe Robbed Up like makes it 4 so that this fits in perfectly, but yeah. I think 4 or 5 is definitely a good amount for like what the map should be, but we'll have to wait and see what Robbed Up has planned. 4 would match the tower. Exactly, I think it would make the most sense to stay consistent with like everything that Robbed Up has done so far for platformer, like officially. But I guess we'll see. Time lost right there. It means that it won't be a first place, second place, or anything like that. I don't really know how it would work, but yeah, I would assume so. Damn. 150. Where do I place? 36. Nice. There you go. I'm in here. Colin has a 142? No, I give up. I'm not doing this. It would be nice if this actually gave you a user coin. I know that like maybe Robtop doesn't want to do that, but it would be really cute if it actually did give a user coin to fit in with the whole lore. All 4 levels from my 2025 April Fool's video about the tower having a secret ending. Gameplay and direction by me and decorated by 16 Lore Galafosh, Treshepero, Subwoofer, and Conant. Hope you enjoyed playing these as much as we did making them. Look at them. Hold up, they're rated? Yeah, they're all rated. These are all featured and this one's legendary. I was very surprised with that. Was not expecting Rob to rate them. Has audio been adding more to this? No. We need to get around to those eventually. Alright chat, for today I'm gonna leave it here. I am being chilling today. I just wanted to go through this. Hope y'all have a wonderful rest of your day. Oh my god, I forgot how much I hate sound effects. And I hope y'all take it easy. I'll be streaming more tomorrow. Tomorrow's gonna be the Arknight stream, so if you want to be around for the Arknight stream, please be around. Weekend we're gonna keep going on the body pillow. So if you want to be there this weekend. So yeah, tomorrow we have Arknight stream. I hope y'all enjoy. And put your hands up. Alright chat. Oh, yeah, I wanted to show this. Finally. The demons have been acquired. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your days, and I'll see y'all very soon. Bye-bye!